link to the past randomizer tournament, we join our runners already in progress. Icawn has apparently picked up the Moon Pearl at Link's house, and we are off to the races.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting first find. We get several blue rupees off the tree here for DSpags.
Yep, the crab today just has some hearts and nice little bomb drop in the uncle's tunnel for Icawn.
Yeah, I missed that item there for Aga.
Didn't you?
It was on there real quick. We're gonna see the forest check here from DSpags, and then we'll see if Icawn goes down into the town, or if he goes up into the forest as well.
Yeah, I think the forest is probably the play, but we'll see. Alright, so 50 rubies inside the thieves' hut there in the Lost Woods.
Yeah, it's an interesting way of checking. I always check the mushroom first and then go in the hole, but I don't think it really matters.
You
did? Oh, then I must have missed it.
It was, I don't believe it. Yeah, it was a bomb upgrade, and so he just walked off. So that's the blue male, actually, in the lumberjack cave.
Oh, yeah, so, I see that now. That's a good pickup, but I doubt we're gonna see anybody go get that. So that probably locks out red male for this run.
Yeah, that's more than likely the case. So now we're in Blind's hut, where dreams are made.
I mean, there's 5 items in here. Can we get something good?
So far, mostly vanilla.
Yeah. Bombs are nice, but where is that first
one?
A
lot of nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say that's mostly vanilla because in the original game there are red rupees in each one of those outer chests, and 3 of them were red rupees, which is kind of as common as red rupees are. That's still pretty unlikely.
Yeah. As far as being shuffled around, yeah. That at least makes sense.
Is this even randomized, guys? That's all I'm saying.
Alright, what do we get?
Alrighty. We've got the piece of heart, and a piece of heart, and a sword. We've got a sword on DSpags.
That's really good.
And the bloomerang.
At least he's
throwing things with the bloomerang.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about being able to kill enemies now at this point in time. With only
bad
bombs.
Deal from the bottle vendor there. Only getting about a 20% return on investment.
That bottle vendor is always a bad deal. 100 rupees for a bottle seems like a ripoff. What's in the chicken house here?
Alrighty. So, DSpags heading over to the sick kid, because that bottle just happened.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup, but you won't have to come back to the town here and check this item later on.
Sick kid, of course, just having the piece of heart. And he heads into the tavern, where we just have a bomb. So picking up a sword, Icawn has the Moon Pearl marked on his tracker. I'm assuming that means he picked it up. I believe it was in Link's house.
Yeah, that's right. The Moon Pearl was in Link's house.
And we get to see what is in the library today. Hidden among books, we have just a bunch of explosives.
Not what they want to see here. Or maybe they do want to see only junk here, so they don't have to come back with boots. They don't have to worry about it.
That's true. But I mean, knowing where the items you need are is always pretty helpful. Alright, so DSpags will be heading over to his own house, gonna pick up that box and find the pearl. And we'll be heading into South Hyrule.
Yeah, so far a whole lot of nothing for these runners, but they're clearing a lot of the overworld, which is real nice. So.
Yep. The only items that are required they've found so far are the Moon Pearl and, of course, a sword. That's about it.
Right, and they're gonna need at least one more sword in order to complete the game.
I too hope we see a book soon, because a book would give us a nice incentive to go check the pedestal, and it's good to know what's on the pedestal.
Yeah, so we don't have to go there.
Exactly. Or you know in advance that you do have to go there, and makes things a lot more straightforward.
Yeah, that's very true as well.
There's 50 rupees under the water in the dam, and DSpags is going to pick that up, because we're still going to need some more rupees before we get to Zora.
Yeah, hopefully he's not a troll and gives out something like the green rupee or the single arrow. That is definitely not worth your time.
That's the 0.2% return on investment.
Yeah, there was a map check, so all 3 of the Light World dungeons are going to be crystals.
Yep, that's not too uncommon an occurrence. Which means I think that lowers the level of pedestal hype ever so slightly. When you get down to it.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That way, 2 of the Dark World dungeons, which tend to be the trollier dungeons, are dungeons you get to skip. So.
Yeah.
Or 3 of them.
I'm gonna create a program one of these days that's the pedestal hype tracker, and it will. Oh, there's the hookshot.
Oh, that's a nice pickup.
The hookshot found in Mini Moldworm Cave.
Yeah,
and Icawn will be picking that up shortly.
And the Magic Cape was in there too. That's 2 really nice pickups.
Magic Cape, without the without any glove or any other sort of means of reaching the Dark World, that could point to Aga.
That's very true, especially since there's an armor upgrade in the tree.
Yeah, you're gonna want that. You're gonna want the lamp before you try to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I tried to do those in preparation for this tournament. It was not fun.
I think even the best players will do everything in their power to avoid lampless Aga Tower.
Yeah, I had to have a map alongside of me in order to be able to do it. DSpags going into Ice Cave here. We're gonna check out what's up there.
And in an interesting turn of events, picks up 300 rupees from the box, and then decides not to fake Flipper.
Or maybe he's just going back to their house. Nope. Yeah, he's going back to his house. He could go back to He could think this is a little bit shorter and go over to the lake and try to fake Flipper from there. But nope, he's going up.
No, I believe he's going to the escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did not check the uncle's tunnel earlier on. It was Icawn who did that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Icawn, picking up the 300 rupees, noticing he's got 20 short and knows what the stun drop is, just 5, and he's going to pick up the remaining 20 rupees he needs along the way so that he can go do Zora.
Oh, that's nice. I did not know that if you stunned them with the hook shot, they would always drop 5 rupees.
Well, it's not always 5 rupees in this version of the game.
Oh.
In the original version of the game, it's always 1 rupee.
Nice.
But they randomized that in this game, so
well,
you never know.
Everything's got to be random.
All right, so Icawn is heading up to Zora immediately, not bothering with the whole hobo thing. And the important part here is that since you have the Moon Pearl, you can perform the Jesus Walk and get these 2 chests here in the Waterfall Cave.
Yeah, this is real nice for him. There's a whole bunch of stuff up here. He has enough money to pick up the Zora right now, and hopefully, I think he's betting on ledge being some kind of junk.
Right.
That he doesn't want.
Either way, he will at least pick up that information. And there's the lamp.
Ooh, that's a nice
in
pickup.
the escape for DSpags. All right. I didn't see the ledge.
Oh, I just missed it.
Not entirely certain he even looked at it.
Yeah, he put just a little bit of it on there, so.
All right, so he probably knows what it is.
Yeah.
Bombs, it looks like. And oh, you called it, sir.
Yeah.
You called it. Green rupee from Zora. 0.2% return.
Absolute worst feeling. Absolute worst feeling. There's 500 rupees for one.
I'm going to start the petition to burn Cerberoth at the stake.
Hey.
I mean, you're a witch, clearly.
I do weigh as much as a duck.
Do you weigh as much as a swag duck, though?
No, I have no swag, sorry.
Too bad. Alright, getting rid of the ball and chain guard here. Gonna grab the map. It's just a map.
Speaking of maps that look like tacos, feed Feasel your tacos.
Tacos?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Or is that burritos? They look like burritos. Whatever it is.
They are in fact burritos in some cases. I've heard other names for it, some of which may or may not have been necessarily appropriate for stream.
We'll just keep it with burritos. I like this. DSpags is fully completing the escape here. Since he picked up the lamp, that's real heads up.
Having the lamp, already picking up the key from Sanctuary, so you know that you'll be able to get in, and then you can walk out the back end, pick up those chests in the very back.
Yep.
And there's a Master Sword.
Very nice sword upgrade
from the chest there in the dark.
Yeah, that's always nice to have a little bit early on like this. You can, you can do things like check the tablets and whatnot if those come up. Plus, it just makes it easier to kill enemies.
Yep. So, have you practiced those dark rooms, Cerberoth?
I did them like once or twice, but no, I like to find the lamp.
Yeah. Makes plenty of sense. And just a whole lot of nothing. The red boomerang acquired by DSpags there.
Yeah, that's definitely not the item you wanted to see, especially having the blue boomerang already. The blue boomerang, or the red boomerang, is not as useful, I find.
So we have a little bit of divergence in thinking here. Icawn decided not to go down into the basement, and is instead making the play on Eastern.
Yeah, DSpags is following him up here real closely. So we're gonna see what's in Sahasrar's hut, and then we'll probably see at least something else.
The bow! Whoa! We have the D, ladies and gentlemen, in Sahasrar's hut, which is a great place to find it, to be honest.
Yeah, that means they can go over and totally just clear out Eastern Palace right now, and is a crystal
got the lamp and everything, so there's nothing in the logic telling them they shouldn't do this.
Yeah. This is real nice.
And here we go. Into Eastern Palace.
Yeah, I like that they have the hook shot here. They can just hook shot right over the big key chest and not have to worry about going around. It's real nice.
Yeah. I think in the original game that's like the compass or something, but I don't know for sure.
Oh right, yeah. The big key chest is the one with the big key door, and it has the 4 anti-fairies in it. You have to push the button underneath them.
Good. Good. I'll one of these days I will learn what's in the vanilla locations for all of these. Alright, so gonna hookshot across and grab the compass. It's vanilla. Again, with this whole, are you randomizing this or not?
No, not really. We're just
Alright.
trolling these guys and putting everything in the place that it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so... Oh yeah, so I'm gonna start a new category of randomizer called minimally randomized, where there's like just 2 items switched somewhere.
Oh man, that sounds almost infuriating.
So a lot of people think that this this room with the Stolfos here coming up that appear around you, a lot of people think that it's just based on how fast you are going through the room, and it's not. It's based on where you enter the center of the room.
Yeah, if you walk right straight toward that pot and then up and over, you'll guarantee to only get the 2 of them. I get it all the time, and I'm probably I'm terrible at this game. So
Vanilla Miser, I love it.
Vanilla
Love it.
Miser. That's a good name. Still no big key. Big key must be in the big key chest.
Except my Vanilla Miser would have no logic checks, so the first person to win would either be the first person to kill Ganon or the first person to determine that the seed is unwinnable. Just because 2 items were switched.
I like it. There was a vanilla big key.
There we go. And just 20 rupees in the big chest. We've already got what's usually in that box, so we're fine.
That's exactly what he wanted to say. 20 rupees.
Yeah, well, he is going to need a few more rupees.
That's true. We're gonna still have to go into
I might have decided to go pick up those 90 rupees in the room to the right real fast if I'd have thought about it.
Yeah, that'll let him check out the shovel game, the chest game.
Get you most of the way to Kiki's prize for pod.
Yep. Is he gonna get both of these Igors? He does. Very nicely done. Yeah, and
Still haven't figured out how to do that.
DSpags did exactly what you were talking about and went and picked up all those rupees up in that.
Nice. So 90 rupees acquired there, and the Armos Knights, just a bunch of blueberries.
Yeah. That was very nice. He almost had that quick kill. He was 1 arrow short. But it was really nicely set up by him. Picking up his first crystal right away here. That's real nice. We're what, a half an hour in, 20 minutes in, and we already have a crystal. That's real nice.
All right, so 1 crystal down at 19 minutes and 8 seconds. And looks like Icawn is making the play on the desert area. So that's just going to be Agnes Cave at this point.
Yeah, let's also give him... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can see what's on the ledge.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. You can also check out the ledge. That'll be good to know for when later on he either finds the book, gets the mirror with the mitts and the flute, things like that. He can come up here and check and grab it if it's something important.
Looks like he's not even going to bother going to look at the ledge. He's just going right in. There's a sword upgrade.
Oh, that's kind of big because DSpags, if he gets that, when it looks like he's heading over there, he's going to have Tempered Sword at this point in time. And it's going to make it a lot easier for him to kill enemies as compared to Icawn here. So...
Yeah. So, they have the hook shot, they have the lamp, they have at least the second sword. Somebody might be heading for Aga.
Yeah. It looks like Icawn might be doing just that.
Either that or heading for the back of Escape. Was it him who skipped it, or...?
Yeah, he skipped it. Yeah, no, he's going. Oh, all right. He's changed his mind.
Down to the end of Escape.
Yeah, that'll be nice. He'll be able to pick up that that tempered master sword here.
So both players will have access to the level 3 sword. And at this point, according to the logic, I think Aga's it.
Yeah, I think you're correct. They check pretty much everywhere in the overworld that they have access to, and they don't have. They can't get to the desert. They can't. They don't have anything to get up to the Tower of Hera and Death Mountain. They do have the Moon Pearl.
Zora.
Yep.
The Moon Pearl will allow them to, explore the Dark World once they get there, but they've got to get there, and it looks like the only way to do so is via the Aghanim 1 fight.
Yep, I agree. I think DSpags is, he didn't check Zora yet. He's going to be sorely disappointed. So it looks like he's fake.
Might also check Hobo, which nobody checked yet.
Yeah, that's true. That could be something. That'd be pretty big if that was something here. Ooh, we're going to get a peek at the island.
The island is just Red Ruby.
Yeah.
And he's not even going to Hobo. He's just doing the same thing that... okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Coming in from the right-hand side makes it that much easier to get to the waterfall cave. It's all a sequence break. Pretty much the only way to get there at this point is through Aghanim 1. Now, Icawn has already done this sequence break, so it's going to even up the score pretty much.
Yep. Yeah. And like I said, he's just going to be disappointed with what's up here. Looks like Icawn is definitely going to Aga now.
It's possible that Hobo could have broken them out of this requirement, but we'll only know later once the flippers have been found.
Yeah, that's true. I really thought DSpags was going to go there to check out what was at Hobo, especially, taking the time to go up to check the island. But, I mean, I can't fault him for going up here. There's actually more items up here, given a total of 3 that he can collect now.
Hobo, it's the guy under the bridge.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a question about what is Hobo in chat, but that's the guy under the bridge. Gives you a bottle in the vanilla game.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's about to give you a bottle in this game, and then it changes into whatever it is.
Yeah, that always gets me at first, because I'm like, oh, did I just get a bottle? And then it's, he Link raises it up, and it's something else.
Alright, so, DSpags is making the same play. We're making a run on Aghanim himself. Yeah. So, since we're making a run at Aghanim, how many blue balls do you think we're going to get today?
I'm going to go on average and say 3.
So you're going to say 3? Well, I guess I have to pick something else. I'll say, 2. I'll just be nicer.
Alright. It could be evil, like 7 or something like that. What's the maximum? 14?
15.
15?
Yes.
That's just awful.
You could get yellow ball followed by 3 blue balls 5 times in a row.
Ugh.
And it would be the worst.
Yeah. It really would be.
You're guaranteed to get a yellow ball directly after every lightning strike and right at the beginning. So.
And that's hoping they don't miss. None of these runners should miss though.
So one issue is some people don't necessarily know how to get back out of hobo in fake flipper mode. So that is the possibility.
Oh, I just save an exit when I go up there, and then come back to the house if I want to go back to Zora. That way I can just right in back to the lake.
The reverse fake flipper is actually not that hard to pull off. You just got to be on the right vertical pixel and then jump off.
Okay, I've never tried that. I've seen people do that. Like I've seen Wild Anaconda do that a couple days ago. But I just never tried it myself.
That's true. You don't want to go too high, because then you'll screen transition first and you'll die, or you'll soft lock or something. So, you know, only do this if you're a trained professional. And I mean, I don't even know. Anyway, so far looks like no blue balls.
Yeah, 0. That'd be really nice. 0.
It's like, what is this, V18?
Yeah.
It apparently is V18.
0. That's really nice. Now we're gonna find out what's on the pyramid here.
You're pretty much guaranteed to get one lightning, because his 5th move will always be a lightning. Every 5th move. So we've got pendants in the southwest. There's Thieves Town, Misery Mire, and Swamp Palace.
Yeah, the Palace of Darkness was crystal number 5. I don't know which of the 3 in the light world was crystal number 6.
Looks like desert.
It's desert? Okay. So that's actually really nice, because if they find the hammer soon, and something to let them get into desert, then that's going to open up the fairy on the pyramid as well.
Having already found the bow and the lamp, that's going to unlock most of the items in Palace of Darkness, so that seems like a good play at the moment.
Yeah, and Icawn is making a beeline straight over
going
for
to be
Palace of Darkness.
Extremely disappointed, because he's only got 78 rupees.
Yeah.
And I think he figured it out.
That's good before he got all the way over there.
And he's gonna stun things to get to 110.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, it's no 20 rupees, but 5 rupee stun pack, I will take it.
Yeah. Yeah, blue potion on the pyramid. That is a really nice pickup.
Yeah. I mean, a free blue potion, I'm not going to say no to it.
I would take that every single time.
Now, this is going to be a little risky, because he picked up Kiki, and then is going to start stunning enemies.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, he needs 10 more rupees now. That's unfortunate.
Yep, he needs 12 more total. And that's going to be problematic, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh no, just 8 more. Come on, man.
And Kiki will start following you out of the left side, too.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
he's gonna lose another 10.
Yeah. Meanwhile, DSpags is making the exact same play, but has a little bit better rupee count, so he can go straight in. Ooh, look at that 8 bomb drop there. Those are my favorite thing to get early on in the game.
Indeed. Alright, that's 103 rupees for Icawn, and he's gonna make his way back to the entrance. Meanwhile, DSpags is opening it up right there.
Yeah, nice thing is now that for Icawn, he doesn't have to worry about any of the enemies. He's already cleared all of them out of this area, so...
Yep. Kiki is going to be plenty satisfied with this trip.
Yep.
All right, the first chest in Palace of Darkness
A key.
is a key.
All right.
So you kind of expect a key in Palace of Darkness, or as some people have started calling it, the Palace of Mullets,
All right.
because it is business in the front and party in the back.
Okay, I never heard that one before.
Yeah, hammer can't be on pedestal because you have to use it in Swamp Palace. Which is why the hammer can only be in one chest in Swamp Palace. But believe you me, it can be there.
Yeah, that could be that one at the top, right after right after you enter. You go down the stairs, and there's you bomb off to the side. It could be in that one.
Indeed.
It's the only one you have access to without hammer.
All right, so Icawn is heading north, back toward the Dark Maze.
Yeah, this is an interesting play. He does not have any keys here, so we're probably going to see him go down and pick up the two chests down, plus the one chest in this turtle room here, and then we'll see if he goes, and picks up. Yeah, he's going to go check this chest down here too. If he finds the big key somewhere around here and has a key to go into the dark room off to the left, this is a nice play because that's 3 total chests. Plus the 3 that are up here that he can check out. So, and a bunch of money.
He is quite interested in some of that money. There's the Book of Mudora right there in the dark room.
Yeah, that is an interesting pickup there because now they have the Master Sword, so they can go and check both tablets. They can check out what's on the pedestal as well, and this gives them access to desert.
Yeah, it gives them access to desert. In order to get to the tablets, they would probably require the mirror.
The mirror. Yep.
Or for Ether Tablet, the hammer would also get you there.
Yeah, because you can come up the right side of the Death Mountain.
Yep. There's the big key in the dark maze.
Yep.
So Icawn can open the big chest, and inside is just the burrito, and he set up the death warp just fine.
Yeah, that was perfect. Very very well executed by him. Ooh, the flippers. Now that doesn't give them anything besides Swamp Palace, really, because they've already checked Zora.
Yeah.
It also technically gives them Ice Palace as well, but they could fade flippers. They'll get over there when they have the Titan's Mid anyway.
Right. So how weird is it to be this far into the seed and have no gloves?
Yeah, that's kind of strange. That means Death Mountain must be holding some good stuff. Oop, that is not a bomb. Shooting the.
Yeah. I was unaware that those mini Helmosaurs were vulnerable to arrows from the front, but now I know.
Yeah, they're actually vulnerable to a lot of different things that you wouldn't think about from the front, and just not the sword.
That is not a bomb, indeed. So yeah, quite a bit of money here for everybody, all those involved, and Icawn taking another death warp to get out of here, because we don't want to have to go back through the light world.
Yeah, his death warp there once again puts him back to the beginning of the dungeon. He has one more chest to check out, which is the
key
one
chest,
underneath
yeah.
here. Yep. And then he's done. So this puts him basically back to the beginning of the dungeon anyway. So this is really well routed by him. Whenever they find the hammer, he could just come in and finish this off.
Now, I think if you're one of these players and you're trying to get out of, and you're thinking about where to go next, you want to leave from the entrance of Pod so you can start heading up toward the village of outcasts via the hookshot.
Yeah, I think the village is definitely.
I'm just not sure if it's faster to save and quit out and then go to your house and go to the gate of Hyrule Castle, or if it is faster to walk out of Pod.
I don't know. I guess that kind of depends on how fast you can walk out of here, and then compared to the save and quit reload kind of thing. Plus, you have to go up and then wait for the big giant warp.
Yep. That's why I said I don't actually know.
Yeah,
all right.
Probably be pretty close.
I was going to say, what are the odds that you think catfish would be checked, but I'm pretty sure the answer is 0.
Well, yeah, no mitts, so...
Yep. Can't lift the rock, can't get to catfish.
Yeah, right.
Wait, can't lift the rock, can't get to the hookshot spot.
Yeah, no hammer, no mitts. Where do they go?
Yeah, that's it. You have to swim up the river.
Well, we're desert. I mean, they have the book, so I think the game is saying go to desert.
Yeah. But yeah, you can get up to that side by swimming up the river. It's kind of out of the way, but you can get there. I remember having to do that once. All right. So where is? Okay, he's going to Hobo.
Yeah, he has the flippers out. He can swim in and out of here. Check that one more item. And then if it doesn't turn up anything, he just goes to desert. Yeah, it looks like DSpags is trying to do the same thing to get over to Village of Outcasts. Oh, looks like he's swimming up the river.
Yep. So you have to go to the screen above, get up on the ledge, and then walk downward.
Yep.
So that you can do the hook shot across.
Just a piece of heart on a Hobo there.
Yeah, so Hobo wouldn't have gotten you out of that Aga trip.
Nope.
This was definitely Aga required, period. Provided you're sticking to the rules of this tournament.
Well, I'd hope they stick to the rules of the tournament. I do like this, though. We have a nice routing divergence here where... oh, no.
I don't like that.
No. Well, I was going to say that our runners were going to completely different areas, but hopefully DSpags starts heading straight back there. We're going to see what's in Desert Palace pretty soon when Icawn gets there.
Yep. The only item you can access for sure by going to Desert Palace is the one on the ledge. Could be that everything else is locked up.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, the boots.
Yeah, hopefully there's nothing on.
You don't have the fire source.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh, you do have a fire source.
Yeah, they have the lamp.
There's a lamp. It's right there.
Yeah, so they'll be able to finish the dungeon. But hopefully they're not like key locked out by anything important being on that torch. Hopefully it's a single arrow.
In before Kane of Samaria on torch.
No. Single arrow. That's what I'm calling right now. There are only 2 items in this dungeon, though, so.
So there's the big key.
All right, that's good. That is good.
It's a good sign. And Just the compass on the torch.
The compass is probably a better item to have than, well, although that single arrow.
And there's the small key, which will get you to the right-hand side.
Oh, the magic powder is up at the Bumper Cave.
Ooh. They have the cape. What are you doing? Get the powder.
Yeah. I hate it when I actually had do.
Oh wait, you can't. You need the lift upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not having any gloves is seriously. I think gloves are going to be here in desert.
Weird.
Yeah, I think the gloves are going to be here in desert.
Well, we've only got one more possibility for an item. Luckily, this is guaranteed to be something.
Yeah, see what do you got?
And it is the fire rod. Not what I expected, but hey.
That is very interesting.
Well, you know what that makes the play, right? It's version 26. Guess where you should go?
Skullwoods?
Skullwoods.
All right. I thought it was a trick question.
Yep. Version 26. Go to Skullwoods. That is the rule. It's version 26. Go to Skullwoods.
I mean, might as well finish out Desert Palace here. He's got both of the items. It is a crystal, so he's got to finish it anyway.
Doesn't have a lift upgrade, so he can't even get there.
Oh no, you're right. Oh well, he'll check the ledge.
All right, piece of heart, vanilla from the chest game.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of hearts there in the Village of Outcasts. So it looks like he's gonna go into these dungeon here. So this is interesting. This is a pendant here. So
pendant thieves. However, there are 4 very easily accessible chests, and you could still go for it in case pedestal is a thing.
Icawn, Skullwoods. I think he's trying to figure out how he gets up the river.
Yeah, he's got to figure out how to get up the river.
Yeah, he does have the flippers, so hopefully.
This is a very rare occurrence, and you're never sure if this is something you've never seen before. It's going to take you a little while to figure out.
Yeah.
I mean, does Link even lift? I mean, seriously. Does he even lift, bro? That's all I'm saying.
He's got to be doing some kind of exercise.
And there's the big key. In Thieves Town, you're guaranteed to find that in the first 4 chests. Alright, he figured it out. He's swimming up the river and making the play on Northwest Dark World.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see if he goes to the Village of Outcasts and check there, and then checks Thieves Town, like DSpags, or if he just goes straight for Skullwoods and then comes down and checks.
Having the fire rod, I would be tempted to go to Skullwoods on account of Skullwoods is now a meme.
Yeah, that and Skullwoods is a crystal, so it's just one more thing that he can actually complete.
Secondary tournament hype, indeed. That is what we're here for. Murderdactyl's coming in. Icawn, trying not to die, sees the magic powder and is like, wait, can't.
Nope, can't lift that rock. Sorry.
And this looks like a Skullwoods play to me.
Yeah, this is nice. I think you're right on there. He's got the fire rod, so the game's telling him to go here. So might as well go here, check it out. There are only 2 items in Skullwoods, though, but hopefully he'll pick them up pretty soon. It's relatively short dungeon anyway.
Alright, so the big key has been acquired. The other thing about Skullwoods is, looking at the actual logic, there's a actual real good chance of something being here, just because it's so easily accessible usually.
Yeah, I hate picking up that chest before I make it up here to this room with all the Gibdos in it.
Yeah, just you fall in a hole.
Yeah, exactly. All the holes in this room just make it so much more annoying to traverse. When the floor is full, it's just much easier.
Now, unfortunately, Icawn did not find a key in either of the first two chests, meaning he's going to have to go pick up this key in the lower right room. He's going to have a little trouble doing so.
Yeah, those Gibdos are not nice to you.
Oh, here's another piece of trivia for people who are unaware. Here in Thieves Town, there's a block that you have to lift in the basement to get down. Turns out, if you kill every enemy in that room, it opens the door to the left, so you can get around it.
Yeah, and DSpags forgetting that he has to lift the block, so he goes up there again. Can't go that way. Now, he also doesn't have the hammer, so the big chest is going to remain a mystery. So it looks like there is one more item in Thieves Town. So it's possible that Blind has it, and it looks like he's going to find that out.
Meanwhile, Icawn is attempting the bomb jump to the big chest in Skull Woods.
Yeah, that's for me. That is a rough bomb jump to set up.
I saw Boots in Thieves Tower big chest earlier today.
Yeah.
Or Thieves Town big chest earlier today. That was a interesting seed.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Icawn gets across the bomb jump, just a key in the big chest in Skull Woods. Meanwhile, Blind goes down with Cape Strats, and it's just a 5-arrow upgrade.
That's not what he wanted to see.
Picking up that blue pendant.
Yeah, now that means he has cleared out Thieves Town, so there's not going to be anything left in here. So he won't come back for that big chest.
Now, one thing we could do at this point is head south and go to the digging game and the hype cave and Stumpy.
Yeah, old Stumpy might have something. That's true.
So there's a good 7 items that direction, but Skull Woods is also here, and it's version 26. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think he's not. He's got the right idea here. He doesn't have the fire rod like Icawn does, but it's right here. There's a lot of chests that are easy to go in and look at and check it out and see. And if he gets the 2 items in here, and there's something good in here, that's going to allow him to continue on, and go do whatever else. And then he can come back here when he gets the fire rod later on and just finish it off.
Okay, speaking of the fire rod, Icawn is making his way toward Mothula.
It's interesting. He skipped the chest there down the bottom. Not having the mirror, I guess maybe he wants to check it later.
That is kind of the way to do it, because Mothula acts as a pseudo mirror when you beat it. It's kind of leaves you right there, ready to pick it up. And what was in that chest that DSpags just picked up? Not the big...
The big chest? It was just a key.
The one to the right.
The one to the right? I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it on the first run through for Icawn as well, so I don't know if there's 2 or 1 item here in the back end of Skull Woods.
It looks like 2. He's been updating his tracker pretty religiously, so he has not checked anything off. Alright, and Icawn in from Mothula.
4 clean slashes with the tempered sword will take care of Mothula. Unfortunately, there's this ugly mechanic built into the game where if you knock him into the spikes, he doesn't take damage. It's a bunch of garbage.
That makes him an incredibly trolly boss when you're playing this game casually.
That was a very nice Mothula fight. And so now Icawn will be heading back in, I guess, to get that chest, while DSpags is done here, does not have the fire rod.
Yeah, so he can't check anything else out.
So it looks like the play on desert was a great one.
Yep. Having that book gives you the fire rod, brings you
And
to
it's
Skullwoods.
the first power glove!
And that's it. That's the item that they really needed to crack open this game. You're talking about Death Mountain is now wide open.
It is so bad, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. The first lift upgrade at 51 minutes and 25 seconds in.
Yeah, that's almost like finding a sword 2 hours in.
Yeah. Now I wish that we had the mirror right now.
Oh, it's Alec Baldwin. I didn't know he was in this game.
Yeah, he is. He's
making an appearance.
He has a saying. It's ABD, always be digging, and there's the hammer.
Hammer. That. Wow. See, the only thing about that though is that that's gonna take Icawn way away from desert, and it's just gonna delay him picking up the fire rod to going into the back of Skull Woods to picking up the mitt. So I like it, but at the same time,
yeah, DSpags is gonna have a hard time getting that glove now.
Right? Yeah.
Icawn over here is gonna take care of the bumper cave.
Yeah, this is nice. Going in here and picking up the magic powder is just such a super handy item. You can turn all those anti-fairies into regular fairies, especially in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, powder is absolutely my favorite item in the game, not close. But also it does unlock an item. So.
Oh yeah, the crazy bat.
Yep, it's a pretty low percentage item, but it is a thing.
Yeah, the half magic. That'd be something nice to see.
We have the Hype Cave or the Tripe Cave. What do we got? Looks like Tripe Cave to me.
Just some hearts.
Just a whole lot of jack squat and a half. Alrighty then. So now with the hammer, I guess he's gonna go finish Pod.
Yeah, that's a good play. There's still one chest left in Pod, and given that they've already cleared out everything, all the chests at the top, that means that Helmasaur King has that one item. He's holding on to it. So that's going to give him one more thing. Potentially.
Yes, the proprietor of the Hype Cave says, "Tonight, it's your money and your life."
I like this choice here by Icawn, going into Thieves Town here. We know that there's not going to be anything really good in here for him, but he comes in here, he's going to clear this out, and then find out that there's nothing in here, and he's already in this area anyway. So I think this is a heads up play by him, even though it's not going to pan out for him.
Yeah, Thieves Town is pretty much a bust. Alright, so we're heading over to the Helmasaur King. DSpags.
Yeah, but this, you know, just keeps him away from that book, keeps him away from that desert, and that fire rod. And these dark rooms, I did practice a little bit. They're rough.
Indeed. Nobody likes turtles.
Yeah, these ones I'm much more practiced with the ones in this this dungeon than pretty much anywhere else. I think these and maybe Eastern Palace. Yeah, Eastern Palace dark rooms.
All right, so it looks like Icawn is heading down into the digging game area. He's gonna pick up that hammer.
Yeah, that's gonna take him back to Pod. I'm surprised though that he hasn't just gone to Death Mountain. This is some serious patience by him. I would have immediately saved and quitted and gone right to Sanctuary to go up Death Mountain. But you see, he's clearing out the rest of the Dark World here. He went into Thieves Town, cleared that out, went up and picked the powder up at Bumper Cave. This is some serious discipline and some serious, some well thought out on the fly routing.
Yeah,
looks like he's even going to Old Stumpy here too.
And probably over to Hype Cave, and then I think at that point he might make the play on Death Mountain.
Yeah. All right, Helmsor King, what have you got? And Helmsor King is down.
And we have just the compass.
So that play did not pan out for DSpags.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he might have miscounted and left a chest on his tracker.
Yeah, his tracker is empty now. So, yeah, and you're right with that. Icawn coming over to Hype Cave here, gonna get some hearts and some rupees.
If he correctly counted Palace of Darkness, then he'll probably head up to Death Mountain. Otherwise, he might be heading to Palace of Darkness to finish it off.
Yeah, he might go over there. It will give him another.
Either way, and it is the 5-6 pendant, so.
And he'll have both 5 and 6 at this point in time.
Well, he will as soon as he goes back to Desert.
That's right. He didn't have the gloves when he went to Desert.
So that's actually gonna. Well, wait a minute. No, you need the fire rod to get to the gloves in the first place. So, unless we find more gloves somewhere else, this is a required double dip into Desert.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay, though. Desert is relatively fast, so. You go into the front, you go into the back. I think at this point in time, he'll probably save Desert for later on. You know, say a time when he finds a flute or something like that. He could just flute over there, mirror in, check out some of the stuff in Misery Mire area, and then mirror up onto the ledge and go and finish that off.
Now, unfortunately, we may be in one of those seeds where the flute is like in Ganon's tower.
Oh my goodness!
Misery Mire is not required.
That's true. Misery Mire is not required, but that would lock out a whole bunch of chests. Like Checkerboard Cave would not be. You couldn't get there until you had the flute in Ganon's tower.
You know what else might not be required? The mirror.
Yeah, because
you need mirrors for his Swamp Palace.
Yeah, you don't need the mirror to get to Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace is a pendant, but I don't know. There's 6 chests in Swamp Palace, so there seems like there might be something good in here. All right, here DSpags coming up to Desert Palace. This is good. He's going to get his fire rod.
So Swamp Palace seems like the first desperation play after you're out of places that actually progress you.
Yeah. It has a ton of chests. So
But I mean, for example, if I could do Crystal Ice Palace, and I wasn't in Go mode, and I could also do Swamp, I'd probably still go to Ice Palace because
it's a crystal.
it's a crystal.
Yeah, no, that's
Even though I hate Ice Palace when I'm not in Go mode.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, no, I mean I agree. That's just some sound logic there, right? Like I have this actually progresses me along with what I need to do. So I think that's more heads up play.
Yeah, but then again, when Ice Palace is a pendant, you go in there anyway because it's guaranteed to have an item. Because that's how Ice Palace is these days.
Well, yeah, much like Skull Woods.
Exactly. Skull Woods had the thing again.
That's true. It did.
Also, I think I'm starting to develop a slight commentator's presence curse in that the last 3 seeds I've commentated, something good has been in Agona's Cave.
Well, not this one.
Well, there was a sword upgrade.
Oh, that's true. That's good.
I mean, if you didn't go to the basement of Hyrule Castle, then you might even need it.
That's also true. Yeah. You know, this might mean that
The
by the
fire
end of
rod
this,
was there twice in a row.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that would be important. This might mean by the end of this, these guys find the golden sword.
Yeah, we may actually get some butter up in here.
Yeah, it'd be real nice. Golden sword somewhere like the validation chest or something like that.
Maybe.
What is the Alucard chest? Since he was
He was in the chest.
That's right.
That's true. He was in there. Alucard, what were you doing in that chest? The world may never know.
Just hanging out, I guess. The top of Ganon's tower. Alright, Icawn going back up to Sanctuary here. Looks like he's finally ready to make that play on Death Mountain. Meanwhile, DSpags looks like he's going to go back over to Skull Woods now that he's got his fire rod.
Looks like it. He's going to be a little disappointed with himself when he finds that lift upgrade.
Yeah, at the same time, it's the item he's looking for, so I think he's going to be relieved that he finally gets it.
That is true. Alright, so the Death Mountain play is being made, heading through the old man's cave.
Yeah, there has to be something up here, given what they found everywhere else.
Yep. So up here we've got a total of about 12 locations available at the moment. And then if the Titan's Mitts happens, we'll have even more.
Yeah, they can immediately go to Dark World Death Mountain.
There's 7 on the east side, there's Spiral Cave, there's the Ether Tablet, there's Hera itself, there's Spectacle Rock Cave.
Yeah, no.
Not Spectacle Rock itself.
Yeah, no mirror, so they're not going to be able to get on top of Spectacle Rock. They can check it out, but now that they have the hammer, they can come over to the tablet.
Just blue ruby there.
And no good that one. That item, no good.
And nothing good inside Spectacle Rock Cave either.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the play for Eastern Death Mountain then now, I think, and then
you know what other place is absolutely live? Spike Cave.
Spike Cave, yeah.
And looks like that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's for sure an interesting check.
Yeah.
I can't.
You could just save and quit out of here. Well, no, you wouldn't save and quit because that'll take you to the pyramid. Oh, you don't have the mirror, so no.
No mirror. So you'd
here.
be able to go right back to the to the mountain cave.
Yeah, seems like a pretty decent route if you're going to pick up Spike Cave. Unfortunately, just a pack of blueberries
Yeah, that's one of those caves that I kind of like skipping because it just never has anything. Of course, I say that, and the next seed that I run, that's going to be the most important item.
So potential for go mode here, you would need the ice rod, the cane of Samaria, and whatever medallion is required for Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, this has been shaping up to be a pretty quick seed.
And the Titans.
Titans bits, yeah, so you can get into Turtle Rock.
Yeah, so basically I'm just cheating off of the chat at this point.
Thank you, chat. We love you. We wouldn't be here without you.
Alrighty. Gonna get the items from Paradox Cave.
Is that the name of this cave?
It's called Paradox Cave, and I'll tell you why it's called Paradox Cave, alright?
Please.
Because you fall into a hole, right? And if you go out that hole, then on the outside you are on a level that's actually higher than the door you came in.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's why it's called Paradox Cave.
I noticed that
Ice Rod!
Yeah, I noticed that differential, but I just never thought anything about it. Ice Rod's up. Oh, man! This is the play! Wow!
Ice Rod, Titan's Mitts! We are 2 items away from go mode.
Cane and Hookshot Cave? Like, what else?
Could very well happen. There's a nice bomb jump.
Yeah.
By Icawn. He's going to be heading up to the north side, or to the top of Death Mountain.
Yeah, and DSpags finding his gloves in Skull Woods is just heading straight over to Death Mountain, and he's gonna find all of those goodies.
Indeed. So DSpags is going to be right behind Icawn.
Yeah, the nice thing is that DSpags has actually checked all of the dark world areas that Icawn spent the extra time to go around and check before he came up here to Death Mountain. So these guys are pretty close as far as, you know, what they've checked and where they are.
The main difference in items between them is Icawn has the powder.
Yeah, actually, yeah. He went to Bumper Cave to pick up the powder, but that's an item that, I mean...
You could do without it.
Yeah.
You don't want to, but you could. Alright. So, Icawn's making his way into the Tower of Hera. This is a crystal dungeon, so you're going to want to complete it. Just the map in the basement, so we are 1 item away from finding out whether we've got to go to that tile room or not.
No tile room, no tile room.
No tile room indeed.
Alright.
There is still the possibility of an item in that chest.
Well, that's true, but it's easier to pick it up after you beat the iPhone anyway.
It's entirely possible. Alrighty.
DSpags is definitely going to be very happy with all the items that he finds over on Eastern Death Mountain.
And the boots!
Boots! Wow.
What are those?
I have no idea. They make you jump higher, right?
I believe so. I think they are fitted with Rock's feathers, and they allow you to jump over holes. Isn't that what happens?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so
oh,
got ourselves a
Icawn.
deal here.
Just a little too low and ran into that bumper.
Getting those boots and immediately putting them to good use. Sort of.
Yeah, that's that bumper. I mean, I don't blame him. That bumper is awkward. Where if you want to like skip by it like that, you just have to be in the right spot. And, you know, even the best guys will.
Possible.
Yeah.
Icawn takes down Moldorm, and what does Moldorm have? A blue rupee, so we can get out of here.
Yeah, that's the 2 items for Tower of Hera, but I mean, Boots in there. What a nice one.
So DSpags just got his treasure trove of items in Paradox Cave.
Oh yeah. What I'd like to see here. I'm sorry.
No,
I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see, and it looks like that Icawn is doing this. Is he's going to pick up Spiral Cave and then finish out Dark Mountain here, Dark World Death Mountain.
This looks like the case.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, DSpags checking the island. You don't want to forget to check the island. It's easy to do.
I do it all the time.
And
forget to check it, that is.
DSpags will be following closely in Icawn's footsteps, heading over to the Tower of Hera. Spiral Cave just yielding a piece of heart.
Yeah, but it's going to take him right back to the bottom, and now he can check out Dark Death World Mountain, so... yeah, Dark World Death Mountain.
Excellent, it's an excellent routing of the entire area.
Well, you know, I have to say that the Icawn has been routing things very intelligently the entire race, and it's not to say that DSpags is you know, not routing or is routing poorly, but just it seems like the thought that the Icawn has put into where he wants to go and how he wants to clean things out has been really on point.
Indeed. So, we're about to reach the Super Bunny Cave. We'll be able to see what's in here.
Yeah, this is a cool one to. I like the fact that you can come in here without the moon pearl.
And there's the Quake Medallion.
Quake Medallion. That would be really nice if that is the medallion required to open up Turtle Rock.
That is entirely possible at this point.
I hope he goes and takes a sneak peek while he's up here.
It seems reasonable, and he's going to be doing so.
Yeah.
It is Bombos. So the Bombos medallion will be required to enter Turtle Rock today.
Oh, DSpags. No, he has the orange blocks up. Alright, Hookshot Cave. So far,
looks like
not a lot
bust
there.
to me.
Yeah. Well, even still, I mean, Death Mountain there was some huge payoff there.
Alright. So you remember that? Remember what I was saying about the first desperation play?
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know where he's going.
You know, he might be going to finish it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got,
And there is an item at Landmolus.
Yeah, yes, that's true. The other thing he could do is he could go into Ice Palace.
Ice Palace is a possibility.
Yeah, for crystals left. They have everything they need to complete Ice Palace. So I think that'd be the next play.
I think I might Fat Fairy before Ice Palace.
Yeah, that's a good choice too, especially having finished off Desert here and having Crystals 5 and 6. 2 chests in there, real easy to check.
Yeah, especially since you've defeated Aghanim already. Well, you don't have the mirror, so never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hey, it's a really easy. Shut up. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, Bob.
Alright, DSpags taking down Moldorm. He's not gonna get much here.
That's
just
true.
That rupee. Yep.
He gets the assurance that he doesn't have to go into the basement.
That's true. I frankly, I will take that over having to go into the basement and get that rupee. Because that would just make me upset.
Okay. Okie dokie. So we're going to see shortly a fight with land molas. You know what else we haven't seen in this seed so far? Those pesky silver arrows.
Yeah, that's true. They're probably going to be hiding out in Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
Just have that sneaking suspicion.
Somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully they're not in Mimic Cave. I consider that part of Turtle Rock, basically.
Yep, that does seem like it would be a little gross. We have not seen a pedestal check. Silver arrows on pedestal, I've seen it before, and it's not pretty.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
It's
goodness.
the Cane of Samaria! At Landmolas. Oh,
wow.
Oh.
That's huge. Does that put him in go mode? That puts him in go. No, he needs Bombos. He needs Bombos to get into Turtle Rock, and that's it.
So that's gotta be Kane, I guess. I could also do my Deckard Kane. That's gotta be Kane. Yeah, so you do ice, you can do swamp.
Yeah, looks like he's.
But Fat Fairy seems like the first play.
You're right. He's going to Fat Fairy. That is.
Oh. Sean Connery could also be talking about Kane. That's true. That wasn't even close. What was that? I don't even know. Anyways, this is not an impression show. This is a randomizer show.
It was good enough, oh man. It was good enough. You know, it'd be great if Silvers are here in Fat Fairy. DSpags checking out Hookshot Cave. Not going to be anything too exciting up here for him, so it's going to be a little bit disappointed, but he'll have cleared out Death Mountain.
I believe Silvers at Fat Fairy would qualify as vanilla.
That's true.
So 4th sword upgrade and Silvers
silver.
at Fat Fairies.
There you go.
Great. That would be fun. You can actually burn me if that happens. Just a bunch of money.
No. DSpags going into
Getting that Spike Cave
Cave
out of the way.
What's that?
I was just saying he's getting Spike Cave out of the way while he's up here. He's gonna be cutting it real close on this magic. Oh, he's got a blue potion, I forgot. Off of, oh, and he didn't quite get it off in time.
Oh, no.
Well, hopefully he doesn't go back there. Because it's a waste of time. And the save and continue from the death screen takes you back to the pyramid. So we're getting a check of King's Tomb. Now that we have the boots. Just 5 arrow upgrade. I assume he also checked the bonk rocks. Seems like the sort of thing you would do.
Yeah, the bonk rocks are definitely a good place to check. Are you coming over here to the king's grave? And they've already checked the 3 chests in the escape, so we don't have to worry about those.
Yep. Alright, it looks like we may be seeing a play on Ice Palace.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. It's another crystal dungeon. Go in there. The only thing he's really looking for is Bombos to open up Turtle Rock.
You want to get that Bombos. Yeah, there's the 300 rupees in the Bonk Rocks cave. So,
you know what would be really, really kind of trolly is if Quake opens up Misery Mire, which has Bombos, after you get the
Adventurous.
flute from, like, say, Swamp Palace.
Hey! DSpags is gonna pick up that mail upgrade.
Oh, that's nice. You know, Haggle was required. Now they have the boots, so yeah, it's basically free. And
Yeah,
if
as long as you're up there.
yeah.
If it turns out that the green mail is unkind to Icawn at some point, this could actually work out in his favor.
Yeah, right. And there's no guarantee that they're going to find the other mail upgrades. So, you know, I mean that could be in somewhere like Misery Mire or Swamp Palace or something like that. That they're just not going to go. So this is at least some kind of an upgrade for DSpags. So.
Alright, so Icawn's gonna be coming up on our everybody's favorite bomb jump. The Ice Palace bomb jump.
Yeah, this is this one I actually find the easiest to do. I don't know if it's just the way that everything lines up when you come into the room here, or it's very nicely done by him. First try there, really. Oh, DSpags going to hammer finding the mushroom.
Fetch quest again.
Yeah.
Okay. Might also be going up to pick up that powder now that he saw the mushroom. Yeah, nope.
Yeah, it looks no. You know, he might be going to return the frog home. Nope, not that either.
Looks like we got a whole lot of nope coming off of this. Alright, so Icawn picks up the key in Ice Palace, allowing him to take this door to the right side and pick up some chests. And Icawn got bunnied by the bunny beam there in the Ice Palace room. Didn't have anything to hit him. Alright, so the Ice Palace burrito, which I'm told is served with guacamole and ice cream, which sounds very strange. And there's the big key. So now we can go pick up that big key over here on the big chest over here on the left side of Ice Palace. Looks like he's gonna take the trap room to get down there.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, he has the hook shot, so he can get in there a little bit easier. I think the ice physics, he was having a little bit of trouble with them and didn't want to take too many hits from the flame.
Nobody likes ice physics.
Job.
He's also going to head to #that1chest that you usually have to get to from the east side.
Ah, yeah, this one here. I always forget about
the
this
compass.
chest. Yeah, it looks like DSpags is coming in here to Desert Palace to finish that off.
He's gonna get his cane.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
And then we will see where the last item is. So today's troll item has been brought to you by Bed Bath and Bombos.
And Icawn finding a shield upgrade.
Yep, I'm not going to argue with a shield upgrade.
Coming into the room off to the side here to refill. This is a nice
Wrong with that?
Yeah, well, if you have the magic powder, you can, and the boots, you can boots over to the star thing. I forget what that's called. And
people have taken to calling them bunny beams.
there you go. And you can powder it and then turn it into a fairy, and it'll if you're really low on hearts, it'll fill you up. You can go leave there and go back in.
If you're desperate, you can go up a couple screens and fall in the hole and get some fairies.
I find that takes a little bit more time, but whatever.
I'm usually desperate, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Alright, we got quite a bit of damage in the corner before the ice on the ceiling put an end to that.
That ice is definitely trolly part of Cold Stare. Oh,
also, Trolley's physical body is pretty trolly.
Yeah, alright, he had a blue potion there, so this gives him fire out again, so takes care of Cold Stare. Alright, DSpags, where are you going? Ice Palace. I like this. This is good. This puts him basically right on pace with Icawn. He's just ever so slightly behind.
I'm told there is bombos happening. I think we just missed it off a Cold Stare.
Yeah, Cold Stare gave bombos. That puts Icawn in go mode.
So, today's go mode brought to you by the Cold Stare Creamery. And it's a mess.
Yeah. Wow. This was, I have to say, this was very linear seed.
Yeah, super linear.
Follow along with follow the clues.
Exhaust every possible option, and then you have the answer.
Yeah. You know, that's all right though. You know, there was still a lot of really smart heads-up plays happening here, and now we're watching Icawn come in to Turtle Rock, and he's going to be able to go straight over to Ganon's Tower. I mean, what's he possibly want at this point in time?
Silvers.
And I called earlier. It's going to be in Turtle Rock.
Yep.
Could also be in Ganon's Tower, but I'm thinking Turtle Rock.
I'm thinking it's in Swamp.
Swamp. That would be a troll. They don't have the mirror either, so like mirror could be on pedestal. There's no way they're getting silvers in that case. Oh, no, mirror can't be on pedestal because you need to get into Swamp House with mirror.
Yep. We'll get to see what was on the pedestal here at the end of the seed, of course.
That's true. It'll probably be Couch Cash.
Yeah.
It loves to be Couch Cash.
Yep. Alright, so welcome to Turtle Rock, home of the tracks for Samaria.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised that they didn't do more of that, like, platform thing. You know, there's only one use of the cane in Misery Mire, and it's just to put a block on that button.
Yeah, well, I mean, they ran out of game, you know? You got the cane and mire, and then it was almost over.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're switching to the hook shot. That's a nice little grab. off of that in the fire rod room there.
Yeah, getting it off the same torch there. That's impressive.
It was not supposed to be a Good Burger reference, but I will let you take it.
What is a Good Burger? A restaurant?
That's something off of the old Nickelodeon show called Keenan and Kel.
Welcome
wow! To Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, can't take your order.
That goes way back. I forgot about that.
Turtle Rock, home of the Turtle Rock, may I take you to Laser Bridge?
Oh, very nice here, Icawn, making it look easy with those chain chomps and the chain chomp.
Yeah, chain chomps are jerks.
Yeah, they really are. Meanwhile, the DSpags continuing to clear out Ice Palace. What he wants is that cold stare. Just go to cold stare.
If only he had that information.
I know he
if he had that information, I might be a little suspicious.
That would be.
That'll be $8. All right, picking up that key off of the pokey, and my goodness, getting trolled by some of these anti-fairies and then putting them to good use. And there's the mirror shield. One chest away from where it would normally be.
Yeah, fully upgraded on his shield. Still in the green armor.
Yeah. That's some pretty strong strong constitution.
Hey, you know, more power to him if he can complete the game like
Where
this.
is he going?
You know what? He might want the magic refill that is up here.
Well, yeah, except that's not how you get it.
Yeah.
Alright, I see. He's getting a little magic there in the northeast corner.
You might not know that that island in the middle has a full magic.
Yeah. To get that, you have to continue going from the big key chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which in this case contained the third shield upgrade.
Yeah, he might not want to do that. It just, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how many of those two things that he thinks he's going to have to take that way, because...
Alright, so Poke doing a little bit of trolling here as we head on out toward the bridge, or toward the ledge. You definitely want to check the big chest when you get the chance. If you can.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get stuck without a key. Oh yes, with the mirror shield, the laser bridge becomes 100% trivial. Just gotta make sure you hold the shield out in the right direction and just pick up stuff. Alright, so heading into the roller room. This chest has to be a small key, otherwise you'll be unable to progress. So we need that small key. The next room is the dark room. How do you feel about this dark room?
I feel that it's dark.
That's true. When it's actually dark, it's actually probably one of the easier dark rooms.
You know, this is actually a dark room that I never took the time to learn. But if you do know the pattern, yeah, because you're just kind of following along and you press the right button at the right time and you make it there.
Indeed.
It doesn't really matter if you're...
So, Icawn showing off the hookshot strats to avoid taking damage from the fire bars.
Yeah, those are. I mean, that's nice. He did that a little bit earlier with the spiked rolling pins, and showed us how it's done with those. He does need a key here, so just
There
going
it
to the
is.
laser bridge. There it is. I wonder if he clears it out, he might be still looking for silver.
The flute
The flute.
in Turtle Rock.
Silver's at Misery Mire.
Silver's at Mire, yes. Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he took the hit from the laser and then fell off. So that was 3 hearts. Looks like he's gonna go out here.
Yeah, taking the safety door.
Yeah.
No shame in that.
Yeah, if he had mirror, he could go to the light world. There are some fairies in the cave in the light world there, but no mirror means that is not an option.
Yep. I'm gonna find mirror in Gan's tower.
That's possible. That would actually be nice because it would allow them to warp back to the beginning when they need to.
Alright, so making use of that powder. To revive a little bit. Looks like he may be getting some more fairy action here.
Yeah, all these anti-fairies in this room, you know, he can just use as much of his magic as he wants. He knows that there is a full magic pickup just in the room just above, so he can fill up on his life, and then, you know, just kind of refill his magic before Trinex here. So,
Indeed. So we've got a tempered sword Trinex fight coming up. You're going to want to hit each head 5 times with your sword. Potentially less on the ice head because the fire rod actually deals damage to it.
yeah, one thing I learned is that before you deal the final blow, you're going to want to actually switch over to the fire rod. Because if you do kill the head before switching over, it won't let you pause or menu while the head's exploding, so you're gonna have to kind of wait.
Those explosions do not allow you to pause one bit.
Yep.
Alright, so a spin, a slash, another slash, and one more slash ought to do it. There we go. Trinex is down. Trinex has the map, and we're heading to Ganon's tower, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows what time it is. It's time
guess your numbers.
to call your shot.
Oh, I like that. I like putting it that way. That's a lot better.
Yep. Kind of stole that from I Ate Your Pie, I guess.
Hey.
Anyway, so calling your shot. The my traditional guess is, of course, Bob's chest, on account of that's what my name is.
I'm gonna say 7. I think chest number 7, and we're gonna go off to the left first.
Okay. So
I think we're gonna
called.
be in the room of 4 with the Stelphos. I think that
Alright.
puts us at 7. Nope.
Yeah, if you open the 2 on the right first, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a small key and 50 rupees, and he's peacing out. He's doing exactly what you said.
Yeah, I always go over there. Those 2 are real quick to check, and then I like to mirror at that point. But these guys don't have mirrors, so just manually walking out. Key on the torch here. That means a goodbye,
Rip
Bob.
me. Rip me, ladies and gentlemen.
You sound like you're still here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Oh, all right. Hey. Sounds good.
All right. So there's another small key, a full heart,
That's my dream of 7.
the mirror,
Mirror.
and a bomb upgrade.
What is this Ganon's tower?
A mirror in Ganon's tower. Always great.
I think you called that, man.
I did. The great thing about not finding the mirror until there's the silvers.
Silvers, ah!
The silver arrows found in the fire bar room. There, where the map traditionally is in the original game.
Yeah,
That is interesting.
that was nice use of the red meringue there by Icawn.
This
Meanwhile,
turns out to be right side, and DSpags makes the right side gamble. He may not get silvers.
yeah. I hope he's good with silverless Ganon. Meanwhile, DSpags coming into the end of Turtle Rock here.
That is true.
Yeah, he didn't have the or he had the key, so he didn't have to go over the laser bridge.
Well, one significant thing that he doesn't have right now is the magic powder.
Yep.
He's only got 4 hearts left, so he's gonna have to be very careful here at Trinex. There's the big key in the randomizer room.
Yeah, now he can just mirror right to the beginning. He has 2 keys, so this is it. He's going up, and he's gonna finish this game.
It's absolutely true. Now Trinex is about to fall pretty quick on the right-hand side. Oh,
Ooh.
Dodge that head. Dodge that head. Oh, he's got a blue potion.
Okay,
We're good.
good.
Everything is fine. Nothing is broken.
Oh, the ice got out a little bit before he could finish the head. DSpags having a little bit of trouble manipulating the mimics here. Those can be tricky to manipulate and get into the right spot.
Now, one interesting thing about this is because he has the mirror shield, he could just walk right up to them and shoot them.
And yes, their fireballs will be blocked by the mirror shield, which is really nice. Nice benefit of the mirror shield. DSpags does not have that benefit since he has not picked up the mirror shield.
Yep. Now both players did access the boots, so they will have the opportunity to visit the safety room here in Ganon's Tower. However, Icawn will have nothing to do with it and will be heading right into the gauntlet.
Yeah, until I started running this game, I had no idea how to get over there.
Yep. That room actually is why we allow boot bonks in the logic, because that proves that it was a developer-intended mechanic.
Yes, actually, yeah, because there's no other way to get there.
If that room was not there, we would require hookshot to get into Misery Mire.
Well, thank you, Nintendo developers. Alright, looks like DSpags may be making a play for left side Ganon's Tower.
Yep, and that's going to be helpful.
Yep, he's going to find the silvers. He's going to find the mirror.
Maybe the devs intended bomb jumps in that room, so they should be required.
Bomb jumps, that might be...
I
maybe.
don't think so.
I don't know.
There was a kappa on that one, so I think we're okay.
And it's possible that they knew that there was a damage boost off of bombs, so...
Alright, so it looks like DSpags will be picking up those silver arrows en route to the big key. And although Icawn is fairly ahead at this point, remember, anything could happen. I find it's a very rare occurrence to have both the silver arrows and the bow for most of the run. You either get the bow early on and almost, never get the silvers until very end, or you get the silvers early on and your last item for go mode is the bow.
Yeah, that is actually the most frustrating. When I have the silvers and I'm like, all right, I just need the bow. Where's the bow? And then it's not until like very late that I find the bow. I'm just like, oh man, there's so many good things I could have done with these silver arrows, and now I'm like at the end of the game.
All right, so Icawn's picking up that magic upgrade. We're not going to get to see what's in any of those chests on the way up, and that's okay.
That's all right. He's I think Icawn's gonna check validation because that validates his run here, and
it's entirely possible. All right.
For a second, I thought he was gonna get knocked off by Trolldorm.
Yeah, Trolldorm does that. Luckily, if you hold out the sword like that and push in the correct direction, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just a red rupee in the validation chest, and we head through the pinball room toward Aghanim 2.
Yeah, it's all right. Run validated here, so we're gonna.
A lot of people forget about that pinball room. It's not trivial. You should learn to make sure you can get through it, even if you don't have the boots or whatever.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
Because you don't want to, I don't know, lose half your health and then die to Aga 2. I don't know anybody who's done that.
Me? I'm pretty sure I've done that.
I was actually referring to myself, but just very sideways.
Well, I got you. See, sometimes I miss that subtlety. Yeah. Swipe with the bat. That's the play. Get him.
Sarcasm is a little difficult to tell without the kappas.
Oh.
So, DSpags is entering the gauntlet at the same time Icawn is heading to the Ganon fight. This should be a relatively good Ganon fight. However, he is in green mail, and a Ganon hug or two would really cause some issues here.
Yeah, and he's used his blue potion. I don't think they picked up another one, so he definitely does not want to take any hugs.
He's going to have to be very careful to take as little damage as possible here.
Yeah. The Tempered Sword, 12 swipes with the Tempered Sword is going to set him into each of the different modes, so until mode 3. Form 3.
He's taken 2 hearts of damage so far, I believe off of a little fireball.
Yeah. He's playing it a little bit safe here. I like this. He has the hook shot out. Oh, no. Yeah, he has the hook shot out, so he can hook shot through the bats and the fireballs. So, yeah, just like that.
Nothing wrong with playing it safe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially you're at the end of the game, and the last thing you want to do is die or fall down to Ganon. You can see in chat that your opponent hasn't got done yet. You don't know where he is, so you don't want to lose that time with a death or a fall here. To get that potential W. Because DSpags is hot on Icawn's heel, and if he does fall or die, DSpags could easily come in, finish up Aghanim, and take this.
Alright, so missing the first
there you go.
available hit on Ganon in Phase 3 didn't hurt him that much, only added 1 extra teleport.
Yep.
This should be a double if he pulls it off.
Yeah, he should get the double here. Very nice. And Torch Glitch.
One more hit, and that will do it.
Oh, yeah.
And Icawn takes down Ganon. This will end the match. And Icawn has officially finished with a race time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 45 seconds, improving their personal best by 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Pretty impressive.
I liked it when it was 7 hours.
Yeah, 7-hour improvement. That's pretty great.
That's a great improvement. Yeah, that's really good. That's fantastic to see. Icawn getting a PB here while he's at it, taking the W. We're not too far here from seeing DSpags finish this up. So he's put a great effort. And his run was. He just turned into regular Link. I see. Dark Link turns into regular Link when he's bunnied.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, he was really heads up. Had really good routing, and looks like by his splits, he's like 16 minutes ahead of his personal best too. So that's really good.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a real improvement.
Yeah.
For both players.
Yeah, I mean he still has to finish up Aghanim here, Aga 2, and then Ganon, but he's looking to be in good shape.
If all goes according to plan for DSpags, he'll be getting what looks like his first sub 2-hour run, which is quite a milestone.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my my only sub 2-hour run to a death at Ganon, so it's one of those things where it was nice to see the Icawn taking it safe there, and just playing it real smart. He was low on health. He'd rather take a little bit safe, and back off, and make sure he gets the hits that he needs.
See if we can get Icawn pulled in here. Hello, Icawn. If you could unmute your microphone, we might be able to talk to you. I think I hear something. Hello, Icawn. How you doing? Hearing some sound coming from there.
Hello?
Hey, there you are.
Wow.
Well done.
I did get a PB, so...
Hey.
Yeah, congratulations.
Wow, I thought I was doing so bad. When I went to Pod, I didn't have enough rupees. I had a farm.
Well, at least you had a pretty convenient way to do it.
Yeah, early on, when going to Zora, I checked the stun prize, so I knew it was a blue. So luckily, I did that.
So your opponent is now facing the Ganon fight here.
Okay.
So it was a pretty close race, all being told. The fact that you went to Desert early on is really what did it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, you're picking up the book and going over to Desert. Gave you the fire rod, and your opponent he wandered around a little bit more rather than go to Desert, and that fire rod led you to the mitts or the gloves, and that just kind of opened up the world for you.
So how you feel about a seed where 50 minutes in you still don't have any lift upgrade?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was checking all different kinds of stuff. I was pretty sure Agno 1 was required early on, but I wanted to make sure I was checking everywhere.
Yeah, that's very fair.
And then I actually forgot I could get to the west side of Dark with the flippers and hookshot.
Jumping in the river and heading up. Yeah.
That's the only reason why I went to Desert.
Rare. That's a very rare occurrence.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you made sort of a mental mistake, but it ended up winning you the game.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, because that's the play that your opponent made that let him wander around the Dark World for a little while longer, and you went to Desert during that time, and that was the differential in time.
I think if I did not get the fire rod there, I would have completed Thieves Town. And then if I didn't find anything there, I would have went to Desert. So I would have spent some more time. So it would have been a very close race.
That is pretty much exactly what your opponent did.
Okay.
He checked the front part of Skullwoods, of course, because it's version 26. You're going to Skullwoods.
Yep.
But that's it. And there's your opponent finishing the Ganon fight. So
GG.
DSpags with a very close finish here. Looks like he's going to get a personal best as well.
Yeah.
He's going to finish in second place with a time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 44 seconds.
I'm glad I got silvers too.
Oh yeah, we were waiting on that.
I can do silver list, but I'm not that comfortable with it. So glad I got the silvers.
Yeah. How about finding mirror in Ganon's tower?
Oh yeah, that was funny. I'm like, wow, I can mirror back. That's great. It was perfect. I was kind of scared when I found mirror because I was like, oh crap. Or when I didn't find mirror, I should say, because I thought my opponent was ahead because I died a few times and then I had to farm rubies.
Yeah. Well, turned out this seed was pretty linear. Everything kind of led you in one direction. Couldn't get around it.
All right. Well, at this point in time, I'm gonna leave you folks to go join another race. Thank you very much, Bob, for commentating with me, and I enjoyed doing this Link to the Past commentary.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, and stick around for more Link to the Past action.
All right. Let's see if we can get DSpags it. And in the meantime, we'll take a look at what your stats here.
I bonked so many times. I'm gonna guess 42.
Good bonk counts.
Maybe not that high, but I'm gonna go with 42.
All right, so it was a full heart on the pedestal today. I was hoping you guys were going to get mirror before you went up to Skullwood so you could get that pedestal check out of the way, but turned out to not be necessary.
Yeah, I was actually thinking when I did the bonk cave to go up there and check while getting the blue mail, but I didn't.
All right. Yep. So I liked your play to go get the powder right after you got the hammer there, or not the hammer, the gloves.
Yeah, I was like, let's just be safe because I only had green mail.
Looks like DSpags has joined us in the channel. He seems to not have his microphone activated, but at the moment that occurs, we will be able to talk to him about this run.
Can you hear me?
Hey.
GG.
Hey, good game, man. Congrats on the PB. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was all luck. Just because
Luckier than me.
Because apparently I went to Desert sooner than you to get the fire rod.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of cleared Dark World, so I dipped into Thieves Town and went into Skullwoods and found nothing.
The reason why I got lucky was I forgot that you can use flippers and then hook shot over to the west side in Dark World. So I saved and quit and went straight to Desert. I think that's only reason why I won here. All luck and my
If you
stupidity.
didn't dip into Thieves Town at all, I mean, I think that definitely makes up the difference. But I can't
Well,
be mad about it.
I think you both went into Thieves Town, so
All right,
Yeah.
well, good. You just did better than me, and I can live with that.
I only had to go through Skullwoods once because I got the fire rod early.
and it was a pretty close race the whole time.
Yeah, the seed wasn't too bad. So I mean, I felt at times that I might have been behind. I died in Spike Cave, and I kind of panicked a little bit, and went over and just like randomly checked hammer pegs.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty generous seed, I think, pretty linear.
I would
So
agree.
how'd you feel about an hour in, finally getting your first lift upgrade?
New experience for me, definitely. I've usually never gone that long without at least, finding power gloves. So I'm sure like people noticed a few times, like I went to go do things and like lift things. Like when I saw powder at Bumper Cave, I went to go get it. And I was like, oh yeah, can't get there. So
I did the same thing.
Absolutely.
yeah. So I was like, oh, I don't really, like even getting to Skullwoods the first time was interesting.
We commentators did the same thing. We were like, "Oh, it's the powder. Go get it. You have the cape." Oh, pff, duh. It's crazy how some of these seeds tend to troll you in strange ways. This was sort of an upfront trolling seed. It's like, we're just gonna cut off all the avenues until you get to the one spot where you have to do it.
Yeah, this was. Sorry, this was definitely much more generous than the first seed that I did for my first race that had the ice rod at Appendant Vitreous. So
Gross. That is indeed quite gross.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did we even have to do any pendants? I don't think so.
I don't believe so, because I didn't go into Pod or Mire at all, and Thieves Town was a complete waste. So
Thieves Town was pretty nothing.
Yeah, I did the first four chests in Thieves Town. I think that's it.
I did a full clear of it. I was like, well, maybe mitts are here, and they weren't.
Yep, very true. Well, all right. Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure casting for you today. I enjoyed watching the race, and I enjoyed seeing everything you guys pulled off today. I'd like to thank both of our runners, and make sure that you give these runners a follow, because they put on a great show today. I'd like to thank DT, in the name of DT, for running this restream. First time he's ever pulled this one off, and I think he did a pretty great job. And I'd like to thank our tracker, Mr. Mafia Guido, for getting some, keeping track of everything that's been going on here today. Any shout outs you guys want to do?
I would just say everyone you've said and yourself.
I'm all right. Also, Sturberoth, who was my co-commentator, who did a great job running this show.
Our shout outs for me, I mean, just everybody involved in kind of A Link to the Past Randomizer scene. It's a super generous community, so if you haven't started running seeds yourself, you should definitely check it out. Everyone's more than willing to help you out and help you get good at going fast.
So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Right now, there's another race that's running that started fairly recently on Randomizer Mania 1 here in this tournament. And if you're still itching for some rando, I'd say go over there. Make sure to follow all of the Speed Gaming and Randomizer Mania channels for all the Zelda rando you could possibly stand, and then some. Everybody, I hope you have a good evening tonight, and that's going to do it for me. This is Dr. Bob-tastic, and I will be signing off.
Thanks, everyone.